My priceless offspring, I must warn you of what is ahead, even though it hurts to bring you this news. I speak to you now with sad heart because I see a big peril drawing near. I will never abandon you, even though there is a great danger that seems to be threatening everything you hold dear. Despite the storm clouds gathering and the darkness appearing to be encroaching from all directions, my light will never go out. You are my priceless creation that I created with my own hands. My dear friend, I can feel the pressure of the entire world pressing down on your shoulders as you take in the never-ending stream of distressing information coming your way. It breaks my heart to watch you carrying such a heavy load as a result of the never-ending reports of war, sorrow, and upheaval. The fact that you have a compassionate heart is evidence of your concern for the people and the world around you. But in the middle of the mayhem, keep in mind that I am the one who holds all of creation in my hands. Despite the fact that it might appear otherwise, I continue to hold complete authority over everything. Nothing escapes my attention, and even at the most difficult of circumstances, I fight ceaselessly to offer light and redemption to those who are in hopelessness. Come to me with your disturbing headlines if you find yourself feeling overwhelmed by them. Get all of your worries, your sorrows, and your frustrations out of your heart. I am here to listen and to provide solace to one another. Allow my tranquility to embrace you, while simultaneously calming your worried thoughts and revitalizing your spirit. Your weary spirit will be able to find rest in my presence, and you will be able to find the fortitude to face each new day. Although you may have the impression that evil is prevailing, it is important to keep in mind that the light shines even in the dark, and that the darkness has not yet triumphed over it. I am superior to him who is in the world because I am the one who resides within you. Even though it may appear that I am in the wrong, I am still the one in charge. Select the Join button to become a treasured member of our community and become a part of our group. In times when immorality appears to be praised and our community is feeling depressed, it is important to keep in mind that I am a God of liberation who uses my people to offer freedom to those who are enslaved. It is important to keep in mind that my son was once a refugee. While you observe the challenges that refugees and migrants are going through, refuse to give in to the temptation to be influenced by other people. Do not make choices just for the purpose of satisfying others. Please have patience and pray to me. I will lead you down the right route to achieve your goals. Those ideas of failure should be disregarded because you are in my affection. You will achieve success in everything you do if you have this love. My goal is for you to experience such a sense of being protected and treasured that you are able to face your issues head-on. I promise that I will reciprocate many times over in the form of love, understanding, and support for every genuine feeling that you freely express to me. There will be a retreat from negativity, and those who are ungrateful will realize their mistake. To those who have questioned your worth, I will demonstrate that you are my cherished child, blessed with the miraculous power that I possess. I will lead them to put their faith in me in the event that they are looking for a miracle. The thing that I provide for you is indestructible and unending. To believe in the words that I speak to you now, raise your eyes to the heavens and lift your attention there. It is not a coincidence that this message has been delivered. Rather, it is a heavenly declaration of well-being, transformation, and prosperity. I want you to tell me that you believe with all of your heart and that you will live by my word because you are my cherished child who has been blessed with favorable circumstances. Reassure yourself through your words that the devotion you have for me will bring you comfort. I am responding to your prayers for benefits which you have longed for. You have been looking for ways to improve the health and prosperity of your family, and it is my hope that you will be successful in every potential way. Your plans may be numerous, but my designs are even more magnificent. As your spirit and heart grow in my love, your plans may become multiple. I am the one who planted the seeds of your goals and aspirations in your heart. You have a profound awareness of the fact that you are an exceptionally unique individual, despite the fact that contemporary media makes you more aware for calamity and pain. These problems have been there for quite some time. Nevertheless, I have remained devoted throughout it all. I have brought my people back to life, and I am continuing to carry out my intentions. If you put your faith in me, then your blessings will increase. You are currently living in a period of great significance. If you pay attention to the rustling of the wind and the sound of trumpets, you will get the impression that my return is drawing near. Please give me your complete and total surrender. It is much easier than you would think. If you give me your heart, rest assured that I will be there to reassure you of my love even when you are feeling exhausted and worn out. You are going to discover both comfort and power under my embrace. Do all in your power to bring about peace and reconciliation. This should serve as a reminder to you of the preciousness and precariousness of life whenever you hear of accidents or natural calamities. Use these reminders as cues to spread love and truth, as well as to embrace every moment that you are experiencing. In the event that those who hold power are brought down, it is important to keep in mind that when someone wrongs you, they are also wrong me. Do not be afraid of anything or anyone, whether you are at work, out on the streets, or out in the fields. You will be surrounded by safety and insight from me. Accompany each step you take with the reassurance that I will not let anything stop me from accomplishing my goals. Please maintain your composure and bravery, for I will meet you in the hardships that tomorrow brings. Nevertheless, before you go to sleep tonight, the Bible should be placed beneath your pillow as a representation of your confidence and trust in me. You are not going to perish, but rather flourish, because I will save you from being alone. Problems that you are experiencing will eventually turn into blessings of wisdom and power. When you put your faith in me, your spirit, soul, heart, and family will all be filled with an overwhelming amount of love. I approach you with tolerance and compassion as I look at you. Make sure you fully get that I hold you in the highest regard. 10. That I wish for your happiness and success in everything you do. Lovely troops are waiting for me to command them. Be aware, my cherished child, of the profound affection I feel for you. Your ability to triumph over any and all threats has been bestowed upon you by me. A lot of people say they know me, but they are not even close to the truth. Your true faith is the only thing I ask for. I do not ask for any extravagant offerings or promises that cannot be kept. When you plant something in your life, even if it is as small as a mustard seed, you will be able to witness it develop into a monumental tree. We're grateful for your $50 support. It enables us to continually elevate our content, a beacon that leads you through the hardships and tribulations of this mortal existence, and towards the eternal light that lies beyond the curtain, the endless wonders that await those who travel the road of righteousness serve as a beacon. Observe their ascent, and let the knowledge that this is not the conclusion, but rather a wonderful continuance to invigorate your spirit. Those whose voices are muted should be advocated for with humility, with the belief that every act of kindness will reverberate throughout eternity. Please, my kid, do not let the news of the war to break your spirit. I am the Prince of Peace, despite the fact that the flawed nature of humanity is the source of ongoing war. Please pray for peace. Coexist peacefully with everyone to the extent that it is possible for you to do so, and keep in mind that I will finally put a stop to all battles. Please do not forget that my grace is surrounding you and your family in a protecting atmosphere. Because my heavenly hosts are protecting you, no evil will ever be able to prevail against you. I ask that you treat me with respect and affection. When I speak, listen to me with reverence, and set your heart to swing toward me. My promise is that I will infuse your life with my gentle affection, and that I will fill your spirit with wisdom. A seed of healing and encouragement is planted in each and every word that I speak. My beloved kid, I am the Alpha and the Omega of the universe. Thank you so much for supporting our efforts to disseminate the message of God, which is one of truth and illumination. Simply by clicking the Super Thanks button, you may become a part of our efforts to create a better future for everyone and, in return, receive an abundance of benefits. To my cherished kid, I honor and appreciate the unadulterated heart and unwavering devotion that you possess. You show me respect by devoting your time to me, and you make me an important part of your life. You and your family are in my thoughts and prayers every day. I hope that your house will serve as a shining example of my light and a safe haven for those who are in need. Permit all those who come through your doors to be cured of their ailments, to experience my presence within their hearts, and to be witnesses to miracles that take place within your building. I have devised a powerful plan for you and for all those who are dear to you, a plan that will be carried out in the future. Let go of feelings of shame and remorse. Do not allow anyone to judge you. Take this to heart. No judge on earth can pronounce judgment on you, and no word of falsehood can cause you damage. Each and every accusatory finger that is aimed in your direction will be devoured by the fire of my justice. Despite the fact that many people come up against you with hate and lies, I am building you into an impregnable fortress. You should remain silent in response to any provocation, for I am standing by your side and my protection is all around you. My dearly loved child, you are protected by my sacred cloak of vitality and energy, and you are the recipient of blessings and delight. Your life will be enriched with plenty, and your activities will be blessed with heavenly favor. I paint a dazzling grin upon your face. I beg you, my cherished one, to respond to me with zeal and honesty. Do not be unsure, for I am always by your side. Do not give up now, for the victory is at your doorstep. I am filling you with bravery and faith, and I am setting you on the right path. My illumination sheds light on your road, illuminating it and directing you through the shadows that frequently block the route. Despite the fact that the experience of parting may cause a momentary ache in the heart, you can take comfort in the fact that it is only brief. It is not necessary for you to rely on some individuals who have the potential to bring you down and rob you of your independence and joy. My words are always accurate, so keep that in mind. It is not possible for me to lie, and my commandments are unwavering. I am the source of the truth for you. Have faith in what I have to say, and do not let yourself be persuaded by the adversary's challenges. Do not allow anyone to disturb your soul by filling your heart with my teachings. This will ensure that you are able to keep your peace and stability. The present moment is filled to the brim with a message that reverberates throughout the endless expanse of the universe itself. It is a declaration that carries the weight of eternity, and it will continue to reverberate across the heavenly realms for hundreds of years to come. Pay attention to what I have to say, for they are bringing you news of great importance that will permanently change the fabric of existence, as you note. Greetings, my darling. The time has arrived. Certain individuals flaunt their holiness, while at the same time causing harm to others by their actions and words. In the event that you come across such individuals, you should not copy them. In its place, be sure that your heart is free of any malice. Just as you would like to avoid being judged, you should refrain from passing harsh criticism and judgment. Give everyone the same amount of love and patience that you would like to receive. I challenge you to follow these commandments, for if you do so, you will be able to anticipate blessings that are beyond your comprehension. It is possible for you to convey my affection to other people by means of kindness and patience. I pray that you will entrust your days and the people you care about to me. In my divine presence, every prayer is heard and every day is sanctified. Thus, you should continue to pray without ceasing. I will respond to your prayers, bringing about a transformation in the hearts of those you care about, removing any lack, and filling your life with love, peace, harmony, and plenty. I want your undivided attention and commitment. Please, my child, have an understanding of the ephemeral nature of material possessions. Thefts may crave certain items and put themselves in danger in order to acquire them. I will protect you, but you must also make well-considered decisions. You are the one who must walk through the doors that I have opened for you, carrying my word in your thoughts and having a heart that is full of faith throughout the process. My intention is to bestow upon you an abundance of blessings and to take you to locations that are beyond your wildest imagining. It is important to have faith that is not embarrassed of me and that is able to overcome any obstacle. Maintain your composure and do not permit feelings of discord, hatred, or harsh words to enter your home. Those who sow destruction with deceptive smiles should not be welcome on your doorstep. Despite the fact that you are living in a world filled with difficulties, I command you to put your complete faith in me. I have triumphed over the entire universe, and you, too, will triumph over that which you face. Your family and you are indestructible and unchangeable because they are knit into the very fabric of the cosmos with you. Please have faith, my cherished child, and let your spirit to sing with happiness. Even while it may be painful, the separation is only temporary. The eternal joy and tranquility that I provide is yours to embrace. Those individuals from among the human race whom I have selected to leave the earthly plane and rise to the heavenly heights of the kingdom of the divine are said to have hallowed souls. These shining examples of persistent faith and dedication have demonstrated that they are deserving of the opportunity to achieve a transcendent state of being, one that cannot be found within the confines of earthly existence. It is my request that you use the blessings that you have received to help others who are weighed down by grief and suffering. As I work on your house and your family, I am making progress. Believe in me, put your faith and my word into action, and watch as the circumstances that were previously unfavorable change. Right now, a lot of things in your life are going to start becoming better. There is no doubt that your future will be better. I assure you that I will demonstrate to you today that the statements I have said are accurate. As a demonstration of my love for you, I will erase any hurdles that appear. My persistence will continue even if you choose to ignore me or close your eyes. If there is any presence or suffering that usurps my position in your heart, my spirit will mercilessly put it out of your mind. Alongside you, I continue to be unwavering. Know this, I am here, I love you, and I will never abandon you. Even if there are times when you feel as though you are not in my presence, it is important to remember that you are never alone. Repeatedly, I have provided evidence that proves this beyond any reasonable doubt. To ensure your success, I have provided you with everything you require. Put your confidence and trust in me, since I am the one who resides within you. You have been blessed with the intelligence, strength, and wisdom that are necessary to overcome any obstacle, even when the odds appear to be stacked against you and your adversaries have come together to oppose you. I have bestowed these things onto you. Despite the fact that civilization is falling apart, you should not lose hope. It can appear that the darkness is increasing, but in reality, it is just serving to make the light shine more brightly. Make your life that light. Live with such love, joy, serenity, and integrity that people are drawn to me through you. Let your life be that light. Say the truth in love, and have faith that I will change people's hearts. Please be aware that the suffering of children breaks your heart just as much as it breaks mine when you hear about it. They are embraced by those who have gone before, and you, my child, will be able to take pleasure in the grandeur of the divine together for all of eternity. Make sure that your heart is not concerned because you are on a journey that will lead you to a place that is beyond the ordinary, where my word will illuminate each step that you take. Your faith and unshakable commitment to me will be the determining factors in determining the extent of your success in this world. Recall the commitments I made. Your spirit should no longer be weighted down by disorder, nor should you allow darkness to take over your spirit. It is my command that you say only words of goodness, that you cast away thoughts that are harmful, and that you let go of anger and resentment. Every night, make sure to keep your eyes closed and allow your words to be as invigorating as a clean spring, bringing encouragement to everybody who hears them. Your challenges and frustrations should be transformed into stepping stones. You should be able to leave them behind, since you are destined for virtue. In the face of ridicule, do not lose heart. Instead, remain steadfast in the truth of my message. Do your life in such a way that it glorifies the gospel and draws others to the splendor of it. Always keep in mind that I am against those who are proud, but I am gracious to those who are humble. As time goes on, I will extol the virtues that are appropriate. As you observe the difficulties that the church is experiencing from both within and beyond, pray for the church to be renewed, united, and courageous. You may contribute to the solution by actively putting your religion into practice. I want you to keep in mind that I am close to those who are brokenhearted, and that my love is greater than despair. Pray for people who are struggling with mental illness and for advancements in both understanding and treatment. As you witness the toll that mental disease takes, be a friend who is sensitive to individuals who are going through these struggles. There will come a time when my reign will be completely established, when justice will flow down like streams and righteousness will flow like a stream that never stops flowing. It is my hope that the news will inspire you to pray, to take action, and to draw closer to me until that day arrives. Strengthen your desire for my return and for the complete unveiling of my reign, and let this strengthen your longing. Keep in mind that this world is not your everlasting residence. Faith is the cornerstone upon which all blessings are built. Bravery is the source of all winds, and loyalty is the wellspring from which spiritual power is derived. You should always keep these truths close to your heart. Write them down and make sure they are never forgotten. Those who have faith in God will not experience a future filled with sadness or lamentation. Rather, they will experience an unrivaled joy and fulfillment. They are going to bask in the glory of my limitless love and be witnesses to marvels that go beyond the confines of what it is to be mortal. Golden possibilities will come your way, and they will be bestowed upon you with heavenly wisdom and marvels. You should have faith in them because I am a God who keeps his promise, and I never lie. I am aware of your mental processes, emotions, and deepest yearnings. At this very now, I bestow upon you the qualities of calm and fortitude, opening your spiritual eyes to the marvels that I am creating in your life. It is my hope that you will greet each day with happiness, knowing that your future is unique and that I have exceptional plans for you. Avoid comparing yourself to others or focusing on how I bless other people. I will, in fact, considerably boost and multiply the gifts that you have given. This is my will, and it will be carried out. You were destined to be successful and to be a blessing to a great number of people. I offer everything for your benefit and development, making certain that you will always be able to live a life filled with joy and freedom. Infuse your thoughts with things that are beautiful, unadulterated, and deserving of admiration. Make time to worship me, to produce art, to laugh with loved ones, to appreciate the splendor of nature, and to enjoy the beauty of nature. It is not necessary for you to travel aimlessly in the darkness if you meditate on my message and follow my instructions, rather than being resigned to defeat and discouragement, as so many people do when they give in to the hopelessness of this world. I want you to wake up each day with the intention of achieving achievement. It is because I have promised those who adhere to me and trust in my word that they would have an abundant life. You have frequently attempted to understand my will. In this moment, I want you to know that I love you and that I strive to bless you more each day. Their spirits are not broken by the difficulties that others are experiencing. Rather, they are sustained by my divine grace, which tends to the fires of their devotion until they explode into an inferno that cannot be extinguished. Now that the winds of the heavens are shifting and the magnificent cosmic symphony is reaching its peak. It is time for these sacred souls to free themselves from the chains of mortality and ascend to the regions of eternal happiness. It is not a journey that is merely a matter of luck. I am directing you in ways that are both distinctive and powerful. There is a reason for your existence. You are not merely a result of a random occurrence. As you enter a time that is abundant with blessings, I will be by your side, guiding your feet and holding you close. Put your faith in what I have to say. Stay away from those who are dishonest and gossip about you, as well as those who condemn and accuse you. Do not allow your own feelings to take you by surprise. Dismiss the opinions of those who have. With your $50 gift, you're investing in the future of our channel and the experiences we create. It may appear that peace is distant and that desperation is looming, yet what you require is to establish a connection with me. Take a moment to pause and listen to my words, and then put your work on hold and give me some of your time. In recognition of your confidence and trust in me, I promise to multiply the amount of money you give to me by a factor of 10. I promise that I will grant you years of life for each and every minute that you spend with me. Even if you are unable to comprehend or perceive it at this moment, I will bless you with health and joy for each and every breath that you devote to me. Despite the fact that other people may have different expectations for you, my plans are unique and flawless, and they are intended to bless you in ways that are significantly more than what many people anticipate. As a result, I strongly encourage you to pray without ceasing, to completely submerge yourself in my word, to align yourself with my will, and to listen for my voice in the stillness of the early morning hours. I want to offer you some direction, and I believe that my power is enhanced when I am in a state of vulnerability. I urge you to pray fervently for your brothers and sisters who are going through difficult times, and you hear about religious persecution around the world. You can ask me to perform a miracle intervention. What long-term goals do you have in mind at this moment? If you have something to ask or say, you should speak without fear. What I want for is to see you bursting with happiness and success. I will direct your feet away from defeat. Whether you are going through a good moment or a difficult way of life, I will express my affection for you by commemorating the happy times you have had and by providing solace as a father and a friend when you are feeling lonely. Be conscious of the fact that I am present with you, ensuring that your needs are met without your having to worry about things that are under my control. You, my cherished child, are cherished in my embrace, where you will find love and understanding that may be difficult to find in other places. I am personally familiar with your trip, having the opportunity to see each step, comprehend the challenges you face while crying, and listen to your thoughts. I am well conscious of everything that you have. There are many people who halt at their own thresholds, overcome with fear, and see nothing but difficulties in the future. As if they were drifting on uncharted waters, they had doubts about my assurances. However, if they would only let go of their pride and put their faith in their Heavenly Father, who is their devoted Creator, then they would be able to experience genuine joy. I am calling you. There are many people who halt at their own thresholds, overcome with fear, and see nothing but difficulties in the future. As if they were drifting on uncharted waters, they had doubts about my assurances. However, if they would only let go of their pride and put their faith in their Heavenly Father, who is their devoted creator, then they would be able to experience genuine joy. I am calling you. I am the one who has survived every difficulty you have encountered and every event that has molded you. As a parent, I am aware of the suffering that you are experiencing. You will discover all that you are lacking in me. You should keep your heart open to me in the same way that you have been. Maintain your patience, even if the results do not correspond to what you had hoped for. The totality of my affection and the fulfillment of my promises will soon be experienced by you. There will be an end to the agony that appears to linger forever. It is common for outward smiles to conceal inner sadness. Only shackles of humiliation and pain are brought about by the promise of achievement that the world offers. However, be aware of the following. I am here to resurrect lives, to liberate people from the shackles of sin and hopelessness. In spite of the fact that everyone in this world is affected by misery, those who place their faith in me are aware that I have triumphed over loss and suffering. To free them from, I am the only one who possesses the key. Allow your heart to tear up just as mine does. Pray sincerely for those who have been victimized and for the transformation of those who have committed the offense. Maintain vigilance in your personal life while also supporting groups that are working to combat these ills. Follow in their footsteps by embracing the qualities of compassion, humility, and unwavering dedication that have been the defining characteristics of their existence. Allow their travels to serve as the evidence that find the promises that will guide your actions and shed light on your way in the words that I have mentioned. There is no need for you to walk around aimlessly. I encircle you in my affection and decree that you will be successful. I bestow upon you the bravery and the capacity to accomplish great things, to develop your wisdom, to scale walls, to defeat armies, and to vanquish giants. Please let me know what it is that you require. I am. The radiant light that I have set within you is a light that drives away the darkness and leads you to great victories and blessings. Scatter before this light. I have sent an army of angels to guard your steps and to keep you steady through the storms and the shadows. The angels are here to defend you. Raise yourself up and have faith in the anointing that I have placed on your shoulders. Because I am I will not allow any force to prevail against you. Let us continue to walk with faith and courage, knowing that if this message strikes a chord with you, please show your support for our community. I like this video and sharing your thoughts in the comments section below with a heartfelt amen. Dearly beloved, I am affected and looking for solutions that are wise. Are you interested in lending a helping hand and supporting our mission in any way? If you would like to be a part of the process of spreading the message of God through our YouTube channel, please click below to purchase me a cup of coffee. What you have contributed is really valuable to us. Because of your assistance, I am grateful to you. Donate generously to relief efforts and think about ways in which you may try to address the underlying causes. Promises wander aimlessly, looking for happiness that there is no way to find. You, on the other hand, have persevered in your confidence in me despite the doubt and contempt of those who are skeptical. Because of this, I want to reassure you that I will never abandon you. Each and every day I will defend you against your adversaries. It is my deepest desire that your mind be filled with my holy words and that your ambitions and dreams be rooted. I am profoundly engaged in your emotional well-being. A plan for rescue. It is not the end of the story that you are currently witnessing. I am pushing the entirety of history in the direction of my ideal conclusion. If you see acts of violence and hatred, you should not allow them to harden your heart. Contrarily, I want you to make the most of every day that I give you and to live your life with a purpose for the sake of my kingdom. Allow this to serve as a driving force for you to repair relationships, to show love to those around you, and to get ready for eternity. If you find yourself feeling disheartened by political unrest and discord, it is important to keep in mind that no earthly leader or government can be your ultimate hope. Even if you should participate in civic life with a discerning attitude, you shouldn't put your faith in. Allow it to make you more compassionate toward individuals who are broken and lost. Pray for those who are adversaries of yours and for those who oppress others. Request that I assist you in seeing all individuals as I see them, as precious souls who are in need of my. Discover the joy and support you need along the path you are traveling. I have put faithful spirits who will acknowledge and respect your worth. Do not let your uncertainties prevent me from bestowing upon you the numerous benefits that I have planned for you. I do not bless you because you are perfect. Rather, I shower you with gifts because you are my cherished child, and you are worthy of the very best. I have faith that you will be a good steward of me, even in the face of seemingly overwhelming obstacles. You must have faith in my assurance that you will be happy. Recall the miracles that I have already performed in your life and face the challenges that you are facing with self-assurance on your shoulders. Do not let the challenges that you face discourage you. If you pray fervently, you will be able to overcome any conflict. As soon as your foes see the might of your armor, they will make a retreat. The difficulties you deal with are designed to. Don't turn your back on those who are homeless or are living in poverty. Each one of them is a person who I have created in my image and that I love. Make a donation of your resources, provide your time as a volunteer, and lobby for more equitable institutions. Keep in mind that the needy will never leave your sight. This is not a reason to take action. Rather, it is a continuing chance for me to demonstrate my love in ways that are tangible. You should pray for the following as you hear about the opioid crisis and other drug epidemics. In order to bring about life, you should not allow dread to take hold of you as you hear about people abandoning their faith. You should pray for individuals who are questioning and having doubts. And you should also be willing to struggle honestly with difficult questions yourself, knowing that I am capable of handling your uncertainties. Keep in mind that I will protect my people and continue to establish my church even if some of them leave voluntarily. Avoid allowing the news of tremendous depravity to spread. Look for the people who provided assistance in every disaster, regardless of how tarnished that reputation may have become. Recognize and honor those who have shown compassion, bravery, and sacrifice. Put your faith in the fact that good will ultimately triumph over evil. Prayers for reconciliation and healing should be sent whenever you witness families falling apart. Those who are navigating difficult relational waters can benefit from your support. Always keep in mind that I am the God who brings spiritual orphans into my household forever and ever. It can even flourish in arid environments and can be seen during storms. Even during the most intense battles, it keeps your heart strong. In spite of the fact that exhaustion dulls your feelings and you feel drained, you should be aware of the fact that the gift of joy and fulfillment that I give to you will never leave you when adversity strikes. Keep in mind that the decision to receive this promise is entirely up to you. There is no connection between this tremendous joy and the conduct of other people or two. Thanks to your contribution of $50, we are able to continue our efforts to provide information that is both useful and fascinating. I have been, I am, and I will always be with you. When you are feeling weak, remember my words. Reflect on them, read them again, and take them to heart. This is not for the purpose of gaining an advantage over you. Previously closed will swing open. What once seemed unattainable will become achievable. Remember, beloved, there is nothing beyond my capability. I am active in your life, transforming the path of scarcity you once walked. At this instant, you will sense a shift. The chains that have confined you, the burdens that have weighed on your heart, are breaking now. I desire your happiness, authentic faith in your own sphere. Remember that I will build my church, and the gates of hell will not prevail against it. Don't let the fragmentation of truth in society discourage you, my beloved. Stand firm on the foundation of my word. Speak the truth in love, and live it out with integrity. Remember that all truth is my truth, and that ultimately every knee will bow and every global church pray fervently for your brothers and sisters around the world. Give to support missions and ministries. Go if I call you. Remember that I am building my church from every tribe, tongue, and nation, and the best is yet to come. Don't let the news crush your hope for the future, my beloved. Your hope is not in this world's systems or in human progress, but in me. I am. Know this, there is a lot for you to accomplish. But always keep in mind that my plans and thoughts for you are greater than even your most extravagant dreams. As a result, I will shower you with wisdom, peace, serenity, joy, and immense happiness. I will put in front of you the people and resources you require. Serve those you come into contact with a whole heart and without any self-interest. They will show you genuine affection, and through whose hearts burn with the sacred flame of reverence to bear witness to the ineffable splendors that lie beyond the boundaries of this realm. These chosen ones, these resplendent souls, have walked the path of righteousness with unwavering resolve, their spirits fortified by the fires of tribulation that have scorched their journey. They have withstood the relentless onslaught of grace by me in spite of your previous mistakes. They do not comprehend your contrition or recognize that you have opened the door of your heart to me. You have made me your top priority, loved me with all your might, and believe in the plan of salvation. I have prepared health, prosperity, and blessings for you. The prosperity I offered does not bring you sorrow, nor does it burden you with debt. I will provide abundantly. Till I will speak to you in your dreams, telling you about the miracles that I intend to perform in your life and for your family. I love you. I have told you this numerous times, and I will never stop expressing it. It flows from my heart each time I see your eyes open into the morning light. From this point forward, when you awaken, remember the words that I have inspired within you. Your uncertainties will disappear. Against you, you will not falter. I will deliver you. Believe this wholeheartedly and release your worries. Cast aside all doubt and fear and confront your challenges head on. You will not face them alone. My mighty hand will clear the path, toppling the giants that obstruct your way. You are my child, and I have vested you with the power to overcome any adversary these foes will, and for their faith to be strengthened. Let their courage inspire you to live boldly for me wherever you are. Remember that the gates of hell will not prevail against my church. Don't let stories of corruption in religious institutions shake your faith, my beloved. Keep your eyes on me rather than on flawed human leaders. Pray for integrity and accountability in the church. It is my kingdom that transcends all these human institutions or political parties, and it is to my kingdom that you belong first and foremost. If the instability of the economy causes you anxiety, put your trust in my provision and sovereignty. I am your provider, and I take care of all of your needs according to my riches and glory. Remember that life does not consist of an abundance of belongings, and that the greatest treasures are everlasting. Do not let the temptation of materialism in society discourage you, my child. Instead, choose to live your life in a way that is generous and simple. Find your stability and identity in me rather than in the things you own. I want you to understand why I ask you to kneel every day, to pour out your heart in fervent, unwavering prayer, especially when you are facing trials or fighting the enemy. Victory comes through prayer. I long to hear your voice, and the heavens stir when you speak to me with faith. When you see the toll that pornography addiction takes, pray for those who are caught in its snare and for a breakthrough in understanding and healing. Maintain vigilance in your faith. Keep your spirit aware. Steer clear of the sluggishness that is exhibited by individuals who have lost their faith and given up having faith. Nevertheless, in this journey, you must keep your focus. You must never lose sight of what is most important, our relationship. You must keep your distance from those who would have you renounce me for their approval. Your family also holds a great deal of value in my eyes, despite any mistakes or actions that have tarnished the sanctity of your home. They possess souls that are dear to me, and through your acts of mercy and forgiveness, understand that life is not merely a game. If you are in battle, it is to win. Hold this truth in your heart. Fear nothing. Cast aside all anxiety. Remain serene, even if you falter or fail. Again, my love for you remains unchanged. Tell me now that you trust me, that you won't give up. I long to bless you richly. I am washing over you with the currents of my spirit, revealing through these words how vast my love